Today we will identify the different classes of fire and select the proper fire extinguisher for each class of fire. Fire is a chemical reaction involving the rapid burning of fuel. Fuel can be any combustible material, such as a solid, liquid, gas. Fire needs 4 elements to occur: fuel, oxygen, heat, and a chemical reaction. Without any of this, fire cannot be sustained. Different extinguishing agents can be used to put out different classes of fire, but care must be taken in the proper selection of these fire extinguishers. But in order to understand this more, we need to understand the different classes of fire. Classes of fire. Class A fires are ordinary combustibles such as wood, paper, cloth, trash, and plastics. Class B fires are fires in flammable liquids such as gasoline, petroleum oil, and paint. They could also include flammable gases such as propane and butane. Class B fires should not be confused with cooking oil fires or grease fires. Class C fires are fires involving energized electrical equipment such as motors, transformers, and appliances. Removing the power of a Class C fire would make it into a different type of fire. Class D fires are fires of combustible metals such as potassium, sodium, aluminum, and magnesium. Class K fires, the new addition, are cooking oil and grease fires such as animal fats and vegetable fats. Now, some types of fire extinguisher agents can be used on more than one class of fire. Others have warnings where it would be dangerous to operate the particular fire extinguisher. Not all fires are the same. Different fuels create different fires and require different types of fire extinguishers. Types of fire extinguishers. Water and foam fire extinguishers extinguish the fire by taking away the heat element of the fire triangle. Water extinguishers are only used for Class A fires. They should not be used on Class B or C fires. The discharge stream could separate the flammable liquid in a Class B fire or could create a shock hazard in a Class C fire. Carbon dioxide fire extinguishers extinguish the fire by taking away the oxygen element of the fire triangle and also by removing the heat with its very cold discharge. Carbon dioxide can be used on Class B and C fires. They are usually ineffective on Class A fires. Dry chemical fire extinguishers extinguish the fire primarily by interrupting the chemical reaction of the fire triangle. Today's most widely used type of fire extinguisher is the multi-purpose dry chemical that is effective on Class A, B, and C fires. This agent also works by creating a barrier between the oxygen element and the fuel element on a Class A fire. Wet chemical is a new agent that extinguishes the fire by removing the heat of the fire triangle and preventing reignition by creating a barrier between the oxygen and fuel element. Wet chemical, or Class K extinguishers, were developed for modern high-efficiency deep fat fryers in commercial cooking operations. Some may also be used on Class A fires in commercial kitchens. Halogenated or clean agent extinguishers include the halon agents as well as the newer and less ozone-depleting halon carbon agents. They extinguish the fire by interrupting the chemical reaction of the fire triangle. Clean agent extinguishers are primarily for Class B and C fires. Dry powder extinguishers are similar to dry chemical, except they extinguish the fire by separating the fuel from the oxygen element or by removing the heat element of the fire triangle. However, dry powder extinguishers are for Class D fires only. They are ineffective on all other classes of fire. Water mist extinguishers are a recent development that extinguish the fire by taking away the heat element of the fire triangle. They are an alternative to the clean agent extinguisher where contamination is concerned. Water mist extinguishers are primarily for Class A fires only, although they are safe to be used on Class C fires as well. Cartridge-operated dry chemical fire extinguishers extinguish the fire primarily by interrupting the chemical reaction of the fire triangle. Like the stored pressure dry chemical extinguisher, the multi-purpose dry chemical is effective on Class A, B, and C fires. The only difference between this and the pressurized one is that you have to press down on the cartridge to pressurize the canister. How to use a fire extinguisher. First thing you want to do is pull the pin. Next, aim the nozzle or hose at the base of the fire from the recommended safe distance. Then, squeeze the operating lever to discharge the fire extinguishing agent. Remember your acronym: PASS. Pull, aim, squeeze, sweep. Fire extinguishers must be regularly and properly maintained to ensure that they will be available for use in any emergency. According to NFPA 10, an inspection is a quick check to verify that the fire extinguisher is ready for use. When inspecting the extinguisher, you should determine the fullness of the extinguisher by its weight, examine for any physical damage, check pressure gauge to confirm that it is full. Also, shake a dry chemical extinguisher so that you can move around the agents inside. Another thing when inspecting fire extinguishers is they must go through a process of hydrostatic testing every 5 to 12 years depending on the type of material the extinguisher is made out of or the type of vessel it is. Now, what hydrostatic testing is that it fills the extinguisher with water, compressing it beyond normal ranges. So remember, when selecting a fire extinguisher for an emergency, yes, you must remember what type of fire it is, whether it's an A, B, C, or D, and what type of agent will be best suited to use against that fire. Also remember to use your acronym, pull, aim, squeeze, sweep. You pull the pin, you squeeze the handle, and you sweep the nozzle back and forth along the fire. I'm Domingo Rodriguez, and thank you.